So I am doing a couple DIY ideas for Christmas coming up, since a lot of you guys might be rushing to get the last minute presents. If you want more ideas on what to get other people or yourself maybe, I have a holiday gift guide video which I will also link below. And then also a great app to look at when you're trying to get inspiration for holiday gift ideas is the Hunt app. And I've mentioned this app before. It's a great app for when you're just finding things for yourself or for other people. Basically, if you can upload a picture of an outfit you like, you don't know where the stuff is from, a whole bunch of people, a community of about 3 million people will go in and try to help you find out where those certain items are. And then you can browse through the different feeds just to see what people have been loving, and that's a great way to get inspiration on what to get other people. And it's very personalized to your budget, to your style, to your body type. If you have a lower budget, they have obviously things that are cheaper. I think it's just a great place to go for inspiration, not only during the holiday season but outside of the holiday season. I like to find my own fashion and outfit inspiration from there, fun things in general on that app. So be sure to check out the description. I'll have a link to download the app, and it's also now available for Android. I hope that using the app might help you find ideas for gifts if this video doesn't, but let's hope it does. So anyways, let's get right into it. So the first idea I have is a hot cocoa jar. Basically, it's a jar full of everything you'll need to make hot chocolate. So it's a perfect gift for anyone. It's super easy to make and cheap. So here is all the things you're going to need. And so you're going to start out with a clean jar, and you can also use a mason jar or any size jar you have on hand. And I'm just adding a bunch of hot chocolate, and I actually use 2 different types of hot chocolate to get kind of a layer effect, but that's optional. You can use just one kind if you want. And then I'm adding little mini marshmallows and mini candy canes so they can add to the drinks if they like, and it adds a little bit of color. And then with some fabric, I'm cutting a circle a little bit larger than the mouth of the jar, and then I'm just putting it on like that, and it adds a little bit more detail and it looks fancy, but it's super easy to make. Then I'm adding 2 mini candy canes and just hot gluing them onto the top of the lid in the shape of a heart. And then I'm also using these chalkboard stickers, and with a chalkboard marker I'm adding a message, and you can make it personalized to whoever you're giving it to, and they can also use it for future use if they want to use the jar or something different. So the next idea is a 52 Things I Love About You cards, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this before, but basically what it is you have a card deck, and on each card you say a reason why you love the person you're giving the cards to. And this is a perfect gift for like a boyfriend, a best friend, or a grandparent, a mom. It's super sentimental, it's very thoughtful, so it's a great and easy way to just show someone that you care about them. So I use these cards here, and each card has a different constellation on it. So I thought it was super cool. So my theme kind of revolved around stars and galaxies. So you can get like vintage looking cards or cards with dogs on them if the person that you're giving to them likes dogs. So it's super versatile to whoever you're giving it to. So basically I traced each card onto the paper I'm using, so that way when I cut it out it fits perfectly onto one face of the card. So once I'm done cutting out the different papers, I get a stack of these, and then I flip over to the side that I want to glue them on. So I wanted to cover this side since each one is the same. It says night sky, which is kind of weird. So I just added the paper to cover the ugly side, and then this will be the side that I write each reason on. So once I'm done, this is what they all look like. So with some construction paper, I just folded it into 4, and then I cut it out, and that way it would fit perfectly with just enough room to write down each reason on each card. So once you're done with all those pieces of paper, you can compile them together and then write a whole bunch of reasons why you love that person. And so then you just glue them onto each card and you're done. So the next idea is an accordion photo book. Basically, it's a great way to display pictures and also kind of have a little album of pictures, so you can flip through it like an album or display it like this. So I just love how you can use these pictures. It's a really great way to keep memories, and like I said, you can use it for anyone, and it's very sentimental. So I'm starting out with 2 pieces of cardboard that I'm going to be using for the front and back cover of the album. So that way it's kind of like a book bound album. It's a lot more sturdy that way, and it looks nicer. So in order to do that, I have to cut out a piece of fabric and construction paper a little bit larger than the actual cover itself to wrap onto the cover. It'll make sense as we go along here. Once you're done cutting the construction paper and the piece of fabric, you're going to go ahead and glue them together. And you want to make sure that you're using permanent glue so that way the fabric and construction paper stay on and they don't start peeling off, because this will be the cover of the book. And then you're going to want to also clip off any extra fabric hanging off the edges. And yeah. Once you're done cutting, you're going to go ahead and take the book cover, that's cardboard, and you're going to fold in the fabric and construction paper at the corners like so. And then you're going to go ahead and cut along the fold lines. So with this, you're able to go ahead and glue these little flaps in onto the book cover. So once you're done wrapping both the front and back cover, it looks like this, and it looks like an actual book. So next we're going to go ahead and work on the accordion part of the photo book. So you're going to want to start with an outline, or like a stencil, I guess you could say, of what size you would want each page of the accordion book to be. So I just measured it out to be this size so that way I could fit my pictures into it. So make sure you measure it to accordingly whatever size pictures you want in your book. So I'm just cutting this out so that way I can fold each paper in half and it'll fit 2 photos. So once I'm done cutting all of these papers, I'm going to go ahead and fold them in half. And then when you do that, you're able to create this accordion shape. It's super easy. So basically, you're going to want to glue to kind of connect them together in the middle. So now I've glued and made enough pages to have 10 pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and glue all of my pictures in. And so I kind of wanted to make it look almost like a Polaroid shape, so that way the bottom part is a little bit larger than the top part. And the pictures are kind of squarish. And when you're done, it'll look like this. So now I'm going to glue the accordion pages onto the book covers. So you're just going to take the last page and just glue it onto the back cover, and then take the first page and then glue it onto the front cover. So once you're done, you should be able to stand it up and display the pictures, or just kind of go through it like a book. So as added decoration, I'm using some chalkboard stickers and a chalkboard marker to label the year, or if you want to label the person's name or whatever occasion you're making it for. Or you can add some ribbons. So I decided to add some white and red ribbons since it's a little bit festive. So the last idea is by far the easiest thing and all it is a Rudolph envelope. So this is great if you're giving someone a card or a gift card, so that we still add a little bit of personal touch to it, and it's just really cute. So basically I drew out the antlers I'll be using, and then I'm cutting it out. So you're going to want to use brown construction paper, obviously. And then I'm kind of just placing the different items on. I use a red pom-pom for the nose and googly eyes. And then with my glue stick, I'm just gluing on the googly eyes and the antlers. And then with my hot glue gun, I'm using this to glue on the nose. And that's basically it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video and for more videos. And this is my first DIY video, so let me know if you liked it, if you would like any more DIY videos, and also let me know which one was your favorite.